Well, Mike, a 36-6 defeat to Hunslet here at the South Leeds Stadium this afternoon. How did you see the game?
Pretty much, we made it hard for ourselves again. Not being able to complete to a high enough percentage really to sort of break them down over time. But second week running, the way the boys dug in D, worked for one another. You know, after a mistake or on a turnover, especially on our line defence again today. I know 36-6, but I thought it was outstanding.
How much did Adam Ruslin pulling up in the warm-up disrupt preparations and then plans that you may have had for the game? Yeah,
it was, obviously it affects us. He's key to what we do, as is Cam Brown. You know, our halves are, you know, sort of really good, and then the Adam sort of will take us around the park, and Cam's got that heads up play, but losing Adam was key in sort of our structure and how we sort of move around the park, and obviously to be without him again, we struggled a little bit. But I want to say, like, I thought Harry jumped in at last minute, you know, to run the position and played it well.
Can you see an improvement in our performance from when we played Hunslet back in May? The first half, what was quite a tight affair, 6-6 up until the 25th minute.
Yeah, I think when you look at it, I think we made it difficult for him. You know, there'll be some sore bodies there tomorrow. You know, it's been quite easy to roll over. You know, especially sort of when Cam comes off its second half. You know, and then we've got none of our halves there. You know, and I've got Harry and Jake Lloyd sort of running like 6 and 7 for me. It would have been easy to roll over, but they'll be sore tomorrow, and they know we've been in a game, and they know they've had to work for it. And I think that shows where we are. What we need to do now is a bit smarter with the ball and turn these games where we're showing all this effort and energy into a result.
Just talk about the end of the game. Does it please you the fact that we finished the game strong and we appeared to have scored with the final play of the game? Yeah. If we look at that in isolation, the fact we finished the game strongly.
Yeah, I think even, you know, even when the game was like 18-6, we were still in it. We were still quick to get to our top penalties, quick to set scrums. We wanted to play. You know, it's quite easy to think, here we go, this is going away, but we didn't do that. And right at the end in their line, we were still full of energy. You know, our fitness levels look good, and for wanting the world, and how it looked from where I was, my nine's been punched. And I don't know what's happened with the try turning around. I asked the ref, and the ref was really good. He spoke to me about it, and he said that it's the pushing and shoving on the 9 that our 9 has done Luke after he scored the try has resulted in it being the try being overturned. I'm not quite sure what happened there, but no, the effort and endeavour and playing to like the 80th minute, I can't fault the boys. Proud of them.
Do you feel the 50-50 calls like that one? Perhaps that wasn't a 50-50 call, but there was a number of 50-50 calls within the game that didn't appear to go our way. And in a tight physical game, fine margins, is it becoming a frustration of yours that we don't appear to be on the right side of those marginal calls?
I'm not one for bagging refs, because I think they do a tough job. You know, it's a really tricky job, and I wouldn't like to do it. But I think we're on the wrong side of them. You know, people say over a course of a season it evens itself out, so I'm hoping that at some point that'll even it out for us.
Going forward now, a period of break, time to mend some busted, as you say, bodies?
Yeah, lads have got next week off, and they deserve it. I think where they've come from sort of start of the season to now, they'll have next week off, and with a little bit of a break then, obviously, until London. And we'll regroup and we'll go again. Hopefully mend some bodies up, try and get like a sort of a strong 13 on the pitch, and then, like, you know, a strong 17 in total, like, and we'll go okay.
Just finally, Mike, emotional scenes before the game. Tom Ashton presented with a signed shirt and a memento for the club for reaching 100 senior games in English Rugby League. An outstanding performance from him on the pitch. You just say a few words about Tom?
Yeah, I think today I thought it was really good. Some of his carries today were like immense, you know, the energy piled into them. But for us, he's really good, because he probably hate me saying it, but he's that older head that we've not got, you know, around the players and sort of speaking to our younger boys. And on the pitch, he's a calming voice, and he's a big part of our improvement. You know, he's a big part of our improvement this year.
Mike, commiserations today. Enjoy the time off, and thanks for your time.
No worries, thank you, Gareth.